Hey guys, Coach Pillowfist here, and today we're going over how to throw the overhand as well as ways to utilize it in a fight. Special thanks to the member Andy Jiang for requesting this topic. Now the overhand is a punch that is especially effective against taller fighters due to the trajectory of the punch going overhead. Now here are some examples of what I mean. You have the shorter Brian Castaño against the taller Jamel Charlo. Next we have Rene Alvarado against the taller Roger Gutierrez. And then lastly we have Jorge Cota against the much taller Sebastian Fundora. Now the overhand is a lot like throwing a rear hook, right? One of the main differences is that with the overhand, I'm slipping over to my lead hand side simultaneously as I throw that punch. Just like that. Alright? So this lead shoulder here is going to drop down as I slip my head off the line to throw that overhand. Now in terms of footwork, you want to pivot this rear foot to allow your hips to turn into that punch. Alright, you see how my rear foot pivots, which allows me to turn these hips while I do my work with my shoulders. Now one thing that you'll hear a lot of trainers say is to step with your front foot simultaneously as you throw that overhand. And here's why I disagree with that. You can step with the front foot as you throw your jab, alright, and as you throw your lead hook. But the thing with the overhand is that twisting factor, right? Because you're twisting into that punch. So therefore, you need both feet on the ground to have traction in order for you to twist onto the punch, right? If you're stepping with your punch, alright, I'm not able to twist, right? I'm losing that traction that I need to twist into my punch. Now, if you need to step with that overhand, I have two options for you. One is that you can step with your jab as you throw that overhand. So you're gonna step with the jab first, and then throw the overhand. It's gonna look like this. Alright? Next thing that you can do is to feint the jab as you step, then throw that overhand. A notable example of this is Canelo Alvarez when he fought Amir Khan, right? When Canelo threw that overhand, it looks like he just threw the overhand, right? But if you look closely, he feinted that lead hand like he was gonna throw a jab, and then he threw that overhand. Alright guys, so this is what it's gonna look like on the punch shield. Now here are a couple of ways to set that overhand up. Now the first one is that the overhand right looks a lot like throwing a lead hook to the body, right? Because both of them have that slipping factor. This and this. So what you can do is condition them to that lead hook to the body. So I can go to the lead hook to the body, lead hook to the body, then come up with the overhand right. Now this punch is especially effective against people that move around a lot, right? So let's say you got a fighter that moves around a lot, right? I can use that overhand right to stop them in their tracks because they're going right into my path for that overhand right. So they're moving, moving. Next, what I can do is set it up with a jab to the body. Just like that. Or I can feint that jab to the body. So I throw a hard jab to the body. Alright, and then I'm going to feint. And then throw that overhand right. So the last way to land this is by countering their jab, alright? So what you can do is when they throw that jab at you, you're already slipping off the line when you throw that overhand right. So you can just throw that overhand right over the top when they throw that jab. Alright, so he's gonna throw jabs at me, and then I'm just gonna counter. Just like that. Just like that. Alright everybody, thank you guys for tuning into that video. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.